Here's a pass to Portman on the right side angle, 25 feet out, gives to Jeff at that spot, then over to Williams, left of the key, bounce pass in deep to Lucas, fades away and hooks it in. Lucas, 10-footer over Love. 12 points for Lucas. The Warriors finally snapped that Chicago string at 12 straight points. Haskins comes into the forecourt now. Haskins stop-and-go dribble, whips it out to Love, well out in front to the left. Love holds the ball, gives it back to Haskins, swings it out to the right side angle of Manning, 15 feet out, dribbles, gives it to Haskins. Haskins drives into Fritz Williams, charges. Offensive foul, Chicago. Haskins had a distressed look but said nothing. Warriors 8 down, 3:29 to go here in the second quarter. Into the forecourt, a bounce pass to Clyde Lee, feeds a bounce pass to Lucas going backdoor, but it led him too much and out of bounds. He went backdoor and had a half a step on Manning. The pass wasn't right on the money. Boerwinkle in and Wesley out for Chicago. Bulls, by winning, could solidify their third-place position by a game and a half over Phoenix. Pass now to a high post. Boerwinkle fakes to Love going by. Boerwinkle turns, dribbles, shoots a jumper over a much smaller Mullins and scores. 12-footer by Boerwinkle just inside the foul line. Warriors 10 down as Mullins hollers out of play, coming up, feeding to Portman on the right. In deep to Lee. He's fouled by Boerwinkle, trying to knock the pass away, but over the shoulder to do it. And Boerwinkle becomes the third member of the Bulls starting five to get 3 fouls. Love and Walker already have 3. We have them with 3, but there seems to be some discrepancy on the Love foul total, so we'll hold that in abeyance, wherever that is. 53-44 now. As the free throw is hit on the left, goes Haskins driving into the lane, and he charges into Mullins and knocks him down as Mullins and Williams clamped him from each side. Mullins shaken up a little bit, holding his nose. Dick D'Oliva goes out to look him over. Second foul in the course of about a minute. Hank, the San Diego-Boston score, if correct, is really incredible. At the end of 3 quarters, San Diego was leading 107-93. Boston outscored them in the last quarter, according to this, 54-17. That's reminiscent of that Atlanta 55-point quarter recently over the Rockets.
I was going to say anything involving the Rockets this year really can't be termed incredible because they've had just about all of it happen to them.
Well, I bet you that bald-headed guy was tearing a few hairs out that weren't even there.
Of course, you can go back in the history of their franchise to that first quarter they had against the Warriors one night, 33-8. They were leading the Warriors.
Mullins all set now, ready to go. Comes into the forecourt for the Warriors. To Williams in front, guarded by Jerry Sloan. Bounce pass to Mullins, going backdoor. The ball fumbled. He grabs for it, scoops it up, and it's no good. The ball was knocked out of bounds, and it's a Warrior ball. Mullins tried to scoop it up. Actually, Haskins got a piece of it to keep him from getting a clean reception. Over to Lucas, left corner. Lucas dribbles against Manning, hangs in the air, has to tap the ball out to Mullins. Otherwise, he would have traveled. Jeff gives it back to Luke, right of the key, in deep to Portman. Fallback shot, baseline right, good. Portman hits a 10-footer. 53-46. Right side. Bob Kaufman in the ball game now for the Bulls. Gives to the right corner where Haskins has it. Pumps and misses a jumper. Lucas rebounding inside Manning. The pass out to Williams. Challenged by Haskins. Williams dribbles into the forecourt. Top of the key. Rifles one to Mullins. Wide open. A right side jumper. No good from 18 feet. Portman out rebounds. Love goes back to the hoop. Short with his layup. Tip no good. Lucas rebounded by Sloan. Sloan falling down almost. Gets rid of the ball to Love. And Love was out of bounds on the sideline when he caught the pass.
Number 25, Chet Walker replacing.
Walker comes in. Bob Love, for the first time, comes out. Mata has stayed with Love as long as he was hot. He still probably is hot. He has 24 points, but needs that rest. Here, top of the key is Mullins with the ball. Swing it to Lucas, left side angle. Then to Clyde Lee, baseline left. He backs in, turns with a jumper. It's an air ball from 9 feet and a foul called. I think it's Walker. It was over the shoulder of Portman, and it's a 15 foul. Portman gets one and a penalty. It's a game of surges thus far. The Bulls led once 18-6. The Warriors went by them by 6. Then the Bulls reeled off a 12-point stretch to lead by a dozen. Now the Warriors have cut it down to 7, could get within 5. And each team has been rather alternately efficient and inefficient.
It's been not totally unlike rugby this evening.
I don't know rugby well enough really to corroborate that statement, if you say so. Portman has made one. This one is around and off. The rebound lost by Kaufman, but Manning grabbed it. Now Weiss into the forecourt, 53-47. Whips it off to the left side angle to Sloan. Guarded by Portman. Dribbles edge of the key. Shoots a jumper. Good. 15-footer. Like Sloan walked 2 steps before he actually put the ball on the floor, but they say it's legal. 55-47. Sloan is playing a corner now, matched up with Portman. Right side, Mullins in deep to Portman. He fakes Sloan, hangs in the air and is fouled on a shot underneath. One of the greatest assets young Bob Portman has, and he needs to offset a relative lack of height as a forward, is the fact that he works so hard to get free when they're running a play for him. He did that time.
One of the things you cannot afford to do, Bill, is give Chicago a second shot at it on the offensive board, because Sloan is one of the best offensive rebounders in the business, and I was aware of this early in the ball game before Jerry got in, particularly at a time like that, because you know that during the course of the ball game itself, Sloan is going to get several offensive rebounds. So it's when he's out of there that you really can't afford to let them get any.
Portman hits the first free throw of a 3-for-2 situation. Now with his second. It's good, 55-49. So the Warriors now ready to pick up on defense. Down court comes Haskins, crosses the midcourt line, feeds it over to Weiss on the right. Then to Manning, right side angle, 28 feet out. Lucas drops way off him. Now to Weiss, top of the key. Weiss fakes left, stops his dribble, feeds to Kaufman at the foul line. Turn, jumper, no good. Rebound comes medium long out to Weiss on a deflection. Drops it off in the hands of Sloan from the left corner. Taps it over to Haskins for a quick jumper, left side angle, no good. Rebounded by Fritz Williams, outlet pass to Mullins, one-on-one. Mullins on the left side, fires to Lee, coming late down the lane, dribbles, whirls, backhand shot, no good. Kaufman fouled him, though. Kaufman was in the lane, but Clyde forced the contact, moving back into him. Had Kaufman remained still, he might not have been hit for the foul, but he moved just enough to give Clyde the possession of the driving lane. 55-49, Lee on the line, 3 to make 2. Chicago in front. Short. 2 chances to make. Over and in. Penalty shot coming. No good off the back rim. Lucas gets the rebound, puts it back up, around, and in. Lucas from the outside rebounding position went over his man, Manning, who that time didn't seem to get up. He was anticipating a little bit. So Luke closed it to within 3. Sloan swings it off to Haskins to the left, a long jump pass in deep to Kaufman, who fakes Portman and lays it up and in. Kaufman got in deep. Portman tried to front him. He got inside him, however, and faked him high and went for the layup. 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Williams on a drive past Weiss. Weiss hits it, goes off Williams' knee, out of bounds. Turn it over, give it to Chicago. Haskins, backcourt, right side, picked up by Fritz Williams. Haskins reverses, stops, feeds it past to Kaufman, fronted by Clyde Lee, and Clyde's called for a grab. Bulls working a high post most of the time, whether it be Boerwinkle, Wesley, or Kaufman in the pivot. Kaufman has 1 and a penalty. The Bulls leading by 5. Back rim, no good.
All right, get the rebound now.
Set with a second, in and out. Clyde Lee on the boards. Couldn't hold it, but Lucas gets it. Clyde had position, kept the Bulls away from him. 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Al Annals hollering out instructions to the Warriors to work it down for 1 good shot. Now 12 seconds. Williams on the left with the ball, 32 feet out. Williams working in now toward the top of the key. 7 seconds. Bounce pass to the right to Mullins. Has to fight for it. Swings it to Lucas. Left side, long jumper. 2! Lucas from 23 feet. And the horn sounds, ending the first half of play. And the scoreboard shows the Warriors coming back from 12 back to within 3 as the Chicago Bulls lead it by a score of 57-54.
Now, if anyone is wondering or if anyone cares, the Bulls did go on to win 112-104.